Hi, I'm Kim Hester, co-founder and co-owner of lifestrengthandhealth with my business partner and husband, Jamal. And it is our mission to help as many people as possible to improve and optimize your health using a natural approach. And we do that by focusing on the integrity and health of your digestive system. This video is video number 4 in my 31-day Vlogmas challenge, where each day for the month of December, I will be releasing a video on various topics. There'll be videos about Jamal and myself personally, our background story, why we got into holistic health and things of that nature. We'll also dive into aspects of our wellness center, Life Strength and Health, and how we serve our clients. And there will also be informative health videos as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you will receive the next episode. So this is day number 4 of the Vlogmas challenge. And in this video, this is really going to be about my personal journey. Ever since I was a child, there was a plan laid out for me. Go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a good job, work, and then retire. That was the path that I was on growing up. And there's nothing wrong with that path. So I went to school, went to college, I majored in accounting, graduated, and started working in corporate America. And my first day on my first job out of college, sat at my beautiful new desk, nice office, and I said to myself, I don't want to do this. And I felt that way, but what could I do? My parents worked hard to put me through college with no student loans. This was a great career. I could make great money. My family was so proud of me. So I did the responsible thing, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna just try it out, and I'm gonna eventually learn to love it. And I went in, and over 7 years, there wasn't one day where I loved it. I just dreaded going to the office. It really wasn't my passion. And accounting really was just a profession that I picked out of practicality and how much money I was going to make. But I was slowly dying inside, and I just knew that this wasn't for me. But like I said, I stayed responsible. I went on to acquire my CPA license, and I was just doing the right things. But deep down inside, I was slowly dying. TGIF, thank God it's Friday. That's what I live for. Monday, I hated Mondays. Fridays, I love Fridays because the weekends were there. And I just knew that I really didn't want to live that way, but I didn't have a solution. And over the course of these 7 years, I went from a college athlete, because I played basketball in college, to someone who lost themselves. I became overweight. I was pre-diabetic. I had acne. I had anxiety. Like, I really did not feel as youthful and as vibrant as a mid to late 20-year-old should feel. And during my career in accounting, I dibbled and dabbled in multi-level marketing. And it really wasn't for me, but one of the major gifts that I got from doing multi-level marketing was mindset development. And I started reading books and listening to tapes, and it slowly started to plant the seed of taking responsibility for my happiness. So when my health started to fail, I was just at a very low point in my life overall, and I kind of hit rock bottom. I just felt like unhappy. I felt unfulfilled. So I went back to the gym, and I started taking classes. I was taking step classes. I started lifting weights, not really knowing what I was doing, but I started to feel better, but there was still something missing. And around this time, that's when I met Jamal. We became friends, and Jamal's going to share his personal story, but he's always been connected to holistic health and nutrition even before he went and received formal education. And so Jamal exposed me to like wheatgrass powder and juicing. And so once that seed was planted, I was so inspired. I was so motivated. It was so intriguing. And it's like this whole new world opened up for me. And I started reading books, and I got a juicer, and I started juicing. And then I started removing certain things that was harmful in my diet. And for me, it was sugar, because I was a sugarholic. Then I started to drink more water. Then I went into detoxing. And then I started eating healthier. I went to a plant-based diet. And it was like these layers were put on and just building up that foundation of health. And I was eliminating those things that weren't serving me. And over like a period of 2 years, I totally transformed my body, my mind, my spirit, everything. I just felt like I was the person I was always supposed to be. I'm feeling great, things are going well, but there was still something that was a blockage, and it was my career. That was the thing that was the catalyst for me losing my health, because I was eating away my anxiety, my unhappiness, my sadness, my unfulfillment. I was eating it away. And so that was still there, present in my life. Monday through Friday, I just was not fulfilled. So I read this one book that forever changed my life. And when I read that book, it gave me the words, the language. It provided me that boost, and it provided me that permission within myself to pursue entrepreneurship. My family does not have a lot of entrepreneurs. I didn't have the language. I never even would have thought of myself in conjunction with being an entrepreneur. And quite frankly, I didn't even believe I could do it. But I knew that I didn't want to work for someone else, and that I wanted to do my own thing. So the next question is, where do I start? And I started thinking of ideas and concepts, and my first idea was not holistic health. Back then, I was such a sports enthusiast. I was like a sports almanac. I would follow various sports. I knew the athletes from college, the statistics, where they went pro, everything about the career. I collected basketball cards. I was just so in. I watched Sports Center like it was the news, and it was still a major part of who I was. So I was going to open a female sporting goods apparel store. At that time, there was no place where women can go exclusively to buy sporting goods and equipment for us. So I was researching, and I was gonna open up a female sporting goods store where we can be valued, where we would get the attention, and where we could shop for all our sporting goods needs. And I was doing the research, and I was moving forward with that. And along this time, Jamal was on his own journey, and he'll share that more in his own video, but he was in corporate America, unhappy, unfulfilled. And at the time, he was into personal training. Jamal is a personal trainer as well as many other things. And he was going to open up a wellness center with one of his best friends, and they were working on it and brainstorming and putting together the business plan, and that fell through. So when he shared that with me, I said, you know what? Let's go into business together, because I love holistic health. I'm living it. It has transformed my life. That's the field you want to go into. I have the business skill set of being a CPA, and that's going to help us. So let's come together, partner, and then we can open our wellness center. So then I went to pursue additional education. I went to massage therapy school. I went to colon hydrotherapy school. Jamal and I, we did raw foods training. We just were thirsty, and we were just looking for all the information that we could, because we wanted to have a wellness center that could really help and service people. So this was going on over a couple of years. We partnered up with another person, and it was going to be 3 of us, and we were going to open up a wellness center. Just like in any area of entrepreneurship, you have your highs, your lows, your successes, and your failures. And that was a major lesson that we learned with this person. I don't regret going through that experience, but it didn't work out. And after that experience, Jamal said, okay, let's team up together. And that's where Life Strengthen Health was born. It was born out of our mind. We started out in our apartment. We went to people's homes. We rented other practitioners' spaces when they weren't there. Like, we really started from the beginning, and we just kept growing and tweaking and getting better and learning more. And eventually we connected with a family friend who gave us our big break at our first office space, and shout out to Jamila, who really gave Jamal and I our chance. She took a chance on 2 young kids with a vision, and she had office space that we could rent. We rented that, and we've been in business ever since, learning, tweaking, growing, but most importantly, doing something that I love, which is helping people and also running a business. These are some of my passions, and this is what fulfills me. And I'm so grateful for this journey. I wouldn't change anything, the ups and downs, the times of embarrassment, the times of uncertainty, the major losses, or the major lessons that I've experienced. It's made me who I am. Everyone doesn't have to be an entrepreneur, but I implore you to pursue your dreams, to pursue your goals. It doesn't have to be a business, it doesn't have to make you money, but when you do the things that you love, it makes life so fulfilling. 2020, the year that I am filming this video, has been the year of showing us that you should pursue your dreams and goals, because tomorrow is not promised. And this is the year of the pivot. So many things have changed. So many beliefs have changed because of this pandemic. And so this is the year for you. If you have a passion or a desire that you are too afraid to pull the trigger on or to pursue, take one step and learn something about it. Take one step and get mentorship. Take that one step forward to take action, because tomorrow is never promised. And if you just take one step and you course correct and you pivot and you work on improving and getting better and learning more, it makes the journey more enjoyable. So that is my story, from starting my career as an accountant, going through my holistic health journey, and then going into entrepreneurship to help to create Life Strength and Health. That is my story, and I'm so happy that I can share it with you. And if you have something that you would like to pursue, whether you started on the journey, whether you're in the midst of the journey, or whether you pivoted years ago and you're doing something that you love, I would love to hear from you. So please share that in the comment section below. If you receive value from this video, please click that like button. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. And until next time, live healthier.